Alright, bro. He's on and ready to rock and roll. Oh, yikes. Hi guys, welcome back to another video. You know how it goes. Chris and Dave here. Dave, mate, thanks for coming in to the Spoons and Scoreboards podcast. Melbourne Cup over and done with. Unfortunately, even though how many things you put on, you still come out with a loss on the other end.
Yeah, that's
Sad to see. But what a weekend. Obviously, there was a few games happening last weekend that just went by. A lot of things happened. We got a streaker in the Aussie game. Stood there next to Munster. I'm pretty sure if he asked the coach nicely, they might have put him in the second row. You know, he could have fit in nicely. I think he gave Munster a bit of a scare. If you've seen the video, it's like straight away he's come in, he's looked at Munster. I don't know what was said, but he's pointed at Munster's shirt, and Munster just looked at him like, I don't fucking know you. Like, you know, it was priceless. But I didn't watch much of that game. I know you said you got the second half.
Yeah, they get banned for life with that.
Yeah, well,
I can't see the point.
He's supposed to be he's supposed to have done it at other places.
Yeah.
From what I've read, he's done it at more than one stadium. But I know that he was arrested. And I think he had the front court.
Yeah.
So I'm not sure what happens there. But yeah, I'd say in that instance he's banned for life. But I'm gonna get your opinion. Do you think this comes down to lack of effort from security, or how does that get by? Because
I don't know.
He got right out there near the players. Like,
yeah, but then again, some fields you can, if they quick, just only takes a split second.
Yeah.
Then they can, if they can get over the field, they can. I suppose. But
I mean, you look at how they handle it here in Australia. Obviously, it was over in Liverpool again.
Yeah.
Over in America or wherever it is over that
England,
way. England, that's it.
Yeah.
There you go. See, whoops. Do your geography, kids. But no, you know, like you look at it where over here, obviously we've got security scattered around the boundaries of the game. And if you are cocky enough to jump the fence and do a runner, well, you're going to get crash tackled by someone probably 10 times bigger than you. Or you're going to do a Benji Marshall and put on a goose step, and you know the crowd goes wild at you. Oh, you stepped him, you know, like it's like that was next level. Like that's the fact where he come out and he actually stood right beside Cameron Munster, and Cameron Munster just looked at him like, "There you go, mate." And there was no desperation. No security rushed over there. As far as I've seen in the videos, but you know, when he's in the exact same shirt and things like that, it's.
I don't know what goes through the head, really, but
I find it in a way. I find it funny.
The attention. Yeah, it is funny in a way.
It's funny in a way. You know, you got balls to do it. I wouldn't want to be banned from an NRL stadium unless it was like something real personal.
Yeah,
like you know, like Queensland, for instance. I'd never go there. I don't like Queensland or the Queensland itself. You know, not picking straws on anyone either. But you know, rather than that, it was a good game. Obviously, the Kangaroos wrapped up the Ashes series 2-0 now. They won this one 14 points to 4. The only try scorers Cam Munster and Hudson Young.
In the second half.
In the second half there, And the only points England scored was from 2 penalty goals. And there was also 3 sin binnings. Tino, big Tino for Arsenal Malawi, Reece Walsh and Dom Young. As I said, I didn't see it, so I'm just going off what I've read. So it sounded pretty interesting. Did you catch much of the second half? Was there anything interesting in the second half?
It's just a quiet game altogether, really.
Yeah,
for me, pretty quiet. Yeah.
Well, I know the England coach did come out and he did say, like he wasn't disappointed with the way they played. He said it was better than last week. But there is obviously thing going around from the Australian coach. Who is the Australian coach? Is it Meninga?
Walters.
Oh, Walters, is it?
Yeah,
Kevy Walters. Yeah. I know there was talks of it being Meninga, but I think he got dropped a while ago. That's right. There you go. So you kept up with your news, pal. You keep up with your news, and you're right. Dave's beaten me these last 2 weeks. He's doing good. But you know, like I think there was things coming out saying that he wanted to try and give others a bit of a shot. Now it's wrapped up. I think he wants to get others in there. If I'm him, I'm being greedy and going for 3-0.
Yeah.
I would be. I wouldn't be risking anybody that like hasn't played.
Yeah.
Like, I get they're all there, they're all training, fair enough. But if you haven't played, I wouldn't risk anybody.
Yeah.
I mean, like Mitch hasn't played. I think Braben Best hasn't played either.
Yeah.
I don't think so. I wouldn't be risking those boys. Obviously they're there. They're part of the squad. They obviously know they're part of the squad, and they obviously what they've done on the training park is what built this. So, but no, good on the Kangaroos. Good to see another Ashes wrap up.
Yeah.
But and well done to the streaker there. That's probably as close as anyone's ever going to get the players, unless unless it's over in here. Well,
Yeah.
The last one we had over here was a big Islander fellow who was butt naked running across the football field. And I can't remember where that was, but that was priceless. So I think you can beat that. But a bit of fun.
It is funny. Like,
a bit of excitement.
They're not out to hurt anyone, but still,
the media would have lapped it up.
But that's just
for sure.
The rules, I suppose.
Yeah, well, that's it. It comes down to player welfare. If he got out that far and he stood that close to a player, like who knows what could have happened.
Yeah, well, that's it.
If he was carrying any sort of weapon or anything, he could have hurt one of the players. Like obviously, it's not what you're intended to do. It's just jump on and have a bit of a laugh, which he would have done. But now I think if I'm him, I'm a bit more worried about my charges. Streaker, mate.
Run around with that little weapon hanging out of your pants.
In person and an NRL player. He's lucky he wasn't on when they were playing. Imagine him getting the ball and getting mistaken to be a footy player.
And get started.
He get dropped. Hey, Jay, you're gone, cuz. Oh, wait a minute, ring him an ambulance. That's crack up. But no, moving on. Pacific Championships are still rolling. They get better and better every week. Obviously, this Saturday just gone, 1st of November, Papua New Guinea absolutely put the points on Fiji, 50 points to 18. Yeah. So Papua New Guinea are really starting to find their straps in the way of footy, which is good to see. I didn't watch that at all.
I didn't watch any of that.
But the highlights I seen, mate, it was absolutely... I would have hated to be a Fijian supporter in that stadium. That was absolutely crazy. But also on Sunday, 2nd November, Kiwis 40 points to 14 against Tonga. Dylan Brown stands up and grabs 2 meat pies there, so that was interesting. But we did say last week, if Tonga was to come out and beat the Kiwis, they'd have to pull their socks up and try and do something. They're obviously a younger squad, which is different. But the Kiwis really come out and put on a bit of a show, which is good to see.
Yeah.
But I do want to touch base on something. And obviously, everyone's got their own opinion. But this situation with the HIAs, there was an incident where there was Elise Katoa. I'm pretty sure that's his name.
Yeah.
Katoa from Melbourne Storm. He copped. It was 2 or 3 HIAs in one game.
Yeah.
And they kept putting him out there.
Yeah.
Now, obviously, you got to pass the HIAs when you go and tests and things like that. Yeah. That's understandable. But if you, in reality, if you've gone off for one HIA, you come back, you pass, fair enough. But if you get hit a second time, now I don't know if the rules are different for Pacific Championships compared to NRL, but if you get hit a second time and you come off for a HIA, to me, that's you done.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah,
you don't you don't run him through another assessment. Say, he's passed and get him back out there. Because he sat on the sideline, and from what I've read, he sat on the sideline and he was having seizures, mild headaches, and he was throwing up. He was telling his teammates he didn't know where he was. He didn't know who he was.
Should have been taken to hospital.
Mate, in the end they did. I know he had to have. I think it was surgery to a cut on his. I think he had a cut on his eye or something like that. I did know. I do know he had to have some sort of medical attention back at the hospital. But still, like, what is it going to take for the NRL to deal with a thing like this. Like that's player welfare.
Yeah, that's right.
Like
yeah.
someone needs to be liable because we go back to
liable there. Yeah.
we go back to things with like HIAs. You get tested, you pass, you come back on.
Yeah.
You get done a second time, you're done.
No, well, that's it.
Because then it comes back to the same thing now. Where if you put a shot on a player, like a deliberate hit where you clothesline someone, or you throw a swinging arm or a shoulder or something like that. You've done that deliberately. That player's got to come off. Okay, you should be gone. If that player is off, you're done.
Yeah.
You've deliberately come out and caused harm.
Yeah.
Like I get it's football, it's all about big hits. Fair enough, but this needs to be dealt with in a way where not only players understand, but clubs.
Yeah.
Because now
Katoa shouldn't be able to play this weekend.
That's what I'm saying. Like, well, no, he's not playing. They've brought him out. But in saying that, when he goes back to Melbourne, he's going to fair enough. He's got the off season, but you think this sort of stuff affects you long term. Like, it's your brain that you're injuring. Yeah. Like you get hit head on. Yeah. Or a shoulder to the head and your head goes down, your brain's sitting there, and as soon as you compact, your brain shakes.
Yeah, that's right.
It's so dangerous.
Easily get brain damage.
Yeah, well, yeah. I mean, even it comes back to this. It's the same thing as a dirty tackle. Look at poor Alex McKinnon. Yeah, fell unfortunate in a tackle years ago with I think it was Cameron Smith. And whoever else was involved in the tackle, they picked him up, and obviously it was an accident. You don't mean to do that, but now the bloke's wheelchair bound. You know what I mean? Like it's duty of care. I think the NRL needs to do more on it. There needs to be more research with this HIA sort of thing. But to me,
they should be a bit tougher on them.
Yeah, I think there's going to be a lot come out during now till the start of the season next year. But yeah, that's dangerous, man. The fact that he's on the sideline having seizures and throwing up, that's just crazy, man. Like, that's unbelievable. But your thoughts on that, Dave? Obviously, I think you're in the same ballpark as me with that.
Yeah, well, that should be come down a bit heavily on that HIA.
Like, I mean, we get it's footy, but it's a duty of care. I mean, I suppose that's why the Americans, they wear these big bloody shoulder pads and things like that, and helmets. But even they they look at us and they think, well, you blokes are insane. Where's your body armor?
Yeah, that's right. Yeah,
we don't need that. This is rugby league. But moving on this weekend. Hang on 1 second. Pardon me. This weekend, Sunday 9th. Kiwis versus Samoa in the final at Combank Stadium at 4 o'clock. If you are a fan of either squad or you're just a fan of NRL, obviously get down there and support these two squads. Obviously, it's going to be one cracker game.
Yeah, I reckon it's going to be a nail biter.
Yeah, honestly, if I'm Kiwis, I'm a little bit worried.
Yeah,
because Samoa have been playing some great footy. Yeah, but in saying that, mate, the way the Kiwis played against Tonga. Yeah, they played absolutely out of their skin. But I'm also, if you are a fan of either of these squads, guys, or you're just a fan of footy in general, even England, if you're an England fan in Sydney or whatever, or you're an Aussie fan like we are, after the game at Sunday after 4 o'clock, usually they do a big community parade down there at Wayland Reserve in Western Sydney. Get your flags out. It doesn't matter who you support. I was down there on Sunday, just gone. And I've got to give it to the Tongans. Yeah. Even though they lost, mate, they got down there in a absolute parade, a barrage of just red and white. Yeah. It was incredible. A lot of, horns and music and flags going, and there was a lot of the chehu and everything like that down there. It was good. I had a lot of interviews with a bunch of fans, a bunch of kids down there. Yeah, so if you haven't seen that video, guys, jump onto our YouTube channel, or on our Facebook page, wherever you are with us, and watch that video there. It's actually some it's really it was really moving to see. It's not just about footy; it's community, it's your culture. It was brilliant. So as I say, guys, Sunday after the game at 4 o'clock. I think they do the parade about 7.
Yeah.
So if you want to get down to Wayland Reserve, get down there with your flags or whatever you want, music, just come down and have some fun. I'll be down there again doing a bit more recording. So if you see me down there walking around with me camera looking like a lost prick, then come and celebrate, come and say hello, and I'll be happy to have a chat.
Yeah.
But look, good luck to both squads. Obviously, it's going to be a cracker game, and I cannot wait. You know, it's this weekend's the last weekend of footy.
Yeah.
It's sad to see. But, you know, I think we need a little bit of a break. But also, this weekend, England versus Australia for the last game. This one's in Leeds at 1:30 a.m.
Yeah.
Televised Australian Eastern Standard Time.
Yeah.
And Cook Islands versus the Rhinos at CommBank Stadium at 11:25 in Sydney. So some good games. The last one's probably not really interesting.
Yeah.
Nah. It's like not as interesting as the other ones. No, you know, it's footy. It's what we love, as you know. How can you see this Kiwis and Samoa one going? Obviously, I know you said it's going to be probably a bit of a nail biter. You reckon?
Yeah, I reckon it's going to be a nail biter.
Does Dylan Brown stand up again? He's been playing great for Kiwis. I reckon. Yeah, he might stand up again. And then you got Casey McLean. Mate, if someone can get this video to him, mate, what you're doing for Kiwis, go and do for Penrith, mate. That's some brilliant footy. He scored 7. I'm pretty sure it's 7 tries in 3 games. Yeah. That is 2 or 3 games. Yeah, 7 tries. Kid is an absolute freak. And the worst part about it is he's what? I think he's 20. Yeah. And he's like got this game to go. Yeah. And he's still got to go back to Penrith next year. Each game he plays, he's just building in confidence. Like, could you imagine him in like 3-4 years' time if he's still at Penrith playing the way he is now? Yeah. Kid's going to be an absolute freak. I'll put him with if he's like this and better. Yeah. I'd put him up there with the best centers in the comp. 100%. Yeah. He's just absolutely a machine. As for Dylan Brown, well, you're going to Knights, so I think after this game's done this weekend, Tassar. You're playing good for Kiwis. Yeah. If you can do it with the Knights, well, good on you. Till you come across the Parramatta Eels. All the doggies. Nah, look, as much as
he had a quiet year, but
that's what I'm saying. He had a very quiet year, and then he comes out and plays like he's the best player in the game for the Kiwis. Like, come on, mate, that's not fair. We gave you a lifeline. But as for the England and Aussie game, I haven't looked at the team lists. I'll probably touch base on that Friday with you.
It shows how good of a player he can be.
Yeah. So. I think it also comes down to, like, if you've got a decent squad around you, and they give you that space, you know, you're able to commit and do your job. Yeah. Where I think at Parramatta, don't get me wrong, they're a great club. I'll always stand by them. Yeah. But without the forwards that you have in your game, if you don't have your forwards, you can't. Your spine just cannot do what they need to do. Yeah. But I think that's it. You want to touch base on the Aussie game? Anything you want to touch base on?
No, I reckon they'll win it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it'll be. It'll be a walk in the park back home on Aussie soil. So be good to see. I was going to try and get down there, but I'm not. Oh no, sorry, that's in Leeds. It's not in Australia. Never mind.
Leeds. Yeah.
The Kiwis and Samoa games at CommBank. Yikes! There you go. All right, guys, that is going to be us. Once again, to all you fans out there that are supporting us, whether you're a subscriber or a follower, we really appreciate all the comments that we've been getting. It's great. It's good to see where we're moving, and hopefully just before Christmas we can get the announcement that we've been waiting to get out there, which would be good to see. I've just got to cross some T's and dot some I's, and then we'll be good there. And hopefully I can try and get a merch line running before next year. I'm just trying to sort all that out as well. Obviously, it's a bit up in the air, but if we can get it out there, we'll get it out there. So if you guys are interested in being a what's the word I'm looking for again? I've had a brain fart. Sponsor, that's the one.
Yeah.
If you are looking to sponsor us for next year, guys, or you know anyone that has a small business that would like to sponsor us, we're going to do some small packages. As I said, we're only just started. It's 5 months in now.
Yeah.
And we're just trying to obviously have a bit of fun and have a laugh. Yeah, we can go from there. Obviously, next year's bigger and better. We will see you in the next video, hopefully Friday. Stay tuned, and we will go from there. As I said, get down to Whalen Reserve on Sunday afternoon about 7 o'clock, 6 or 7 o'clock. Get those flags out, and I will see you then. Thanks for tuning in, guys, and have a safe and great afternoon. Thank you.